Hello, it's Good Friday, and I just wanted to do a short reflection on the Passion. And I just came from Good Friday service that was at St. Alphonsus Parish. We carried it live. You will see that I have it posted here on our page. Beautiful service, pretty well attended. But I just thought of the movie, The Passion of the Christ. And probably everyone I know who saw it was so moved with compassion and hurt and fear when, just taking a look at what people did to Jesus. Like, how could anybody look at a man who was so innocent and hurt him that way? And we feel so bad, we cry. Some people cried at the movies. And because we think this is probably the worst people who could ever come across the face of the earth. And we know that because we know we would never do anything like that. We would never ever do something like that. But then think of your life. Think of your life. You may not be a murderer. You may not necessarily be committing any mortal sin. You may not. However, think every day how you live, every single day. How you live, the things you do, the things you think, the things that you even don't do. When we say I confess, we always say for what I have done and in what I have failed to do. There are many things that we fail to do. It's not just doing. And we have to take a deep look into ourselves. Identify these things and try our best, not that we will never ever do it again. Because every time we do something like that, we hurt Jesus. Every time we sin, every time we express hate, even in our thoughts, we hurt Jesus. So you don't have to be a murderer or adulterer, or you stole a lot of money or some big criminal or whatever. But in a lot of little things, how we treat people in our parish. Do we welcome those who are not from Dominica, those who seem to be more poor, a little bit more poor than us, those who seem to be, they maybe don't have as much, they don't dress as well as we do, they don't live in the places where we live, they don't have big houses like we do, they don't have 2-3 cars parked in the driveway. How do we treat them? Do we show love? Do we show care? When we come to church, do we bring ourselves up a little further up so somebody can sit next to you so they can get to be comfortable and, really celebrate together with others? How do we treat people at work? Do we look down on those they're not supervisors, they're the blue collar employees, they're in a lower level? Do we speak down to them? Do we encourage them? And at home, are we fair? Are we loving and kind to the people at home? Or just always showing hate, always getting angry, no sense of self-control? What do? We have to take a deep look at ourselves, how we treat our neighbors. Do we give people a ride when we meet them on the street? If we find them going home, we see them by the bus stop, the person lives in your area, would you give them a ride? Let us not do things that hurt Jesus. Let us not do things that are sinful. Let us remember this cross, what it stood for, our salvation, and do everything to live for Jesus today and always. And as we prepare for Easter, I encourage you to increase your prayer this evening, tomorrow, Saturday. Some of you may go to Easter Vigil. Some may do Easter Sunday Mass. on Sunday morning. But whichever you choose, or if you choose to do both, please make sure that you're going with a heart ready to receive the living God, the risen Jesus. Go prepared. Go prepared. I wish you a very good rest of the weekend. God bless you.